Before you watch this video, make sure to watch the War Without Guns Human Trafficking Now video on this channel for more content and background to this information. This video is about examples of aggressive auto mobbing and swarming on a target with color harassment as well as surveillance. This next clip is at regular speed. So there's a lot of these vehicles that are government vehicles, government agency vehicles, and citizen vehicles that are cluster or be in formation, aggressively driving behind your vehicle. So what they like to do is pulse on a target, get their location, and then you'll find out when you go out every day as a target, specific people are running into this where they have government vehicles that aggressively drive behind their vehicle. This guy is a patriot. He's holding his phone in a very odd way here. As you can tell, his camera is facing my direction. So I think he's duped into this. These patriots are duped into this to surveil people. I think they think they're fighting domestic terrorism or something. See, his camera's facing my direction. Every time I go out, it's Stasi USA. I'll get like 10 or 15 of these guys at a store, and they'll swarm on me every time I go out. He's got his earphones in. Camera pointed my way with the camera, my direction. He's wearing a USA flag t-shirt. So that happens 3-4 years every time I go out. Every vehicle in every direction. 2 minutes after I get to a gas station, they swarm on you, about 10 vehicles or so. They pulse on your location, so you see the white vehicles crossing in the background. This guy just happens to walk by. His camera is actually pointed in my direction as he walks. You can see him holding it here. The license plate RINEBAUE. You can pause and read that. That's how they like to run code on the targets. So it looks like scorecarding is what it is. All these vehicles, citizen agents all wearing black and baseball caps. This is another time where I got swarmed on. These are all white vehicles at a local McDonald's. And you notice the last vehicle I made, it was all black vehicles. About 15 vehicles show up. This time it's all white vehicles. They like to use FedEx. So I like to use Explorers, like Explorers. X marks the target when they pulse on the target. And you'll notice on their license plates they like to use X. And the same color, harassment, scheming. They're definitely scheming, that's for sure. License plate DXX, look up 93 Society or Thelema in 93. You know what the number 13 means. These are skulls on this vehicle. You can see the crossbones. The police car number even is 14881. Police like to use 10 code to denote. So like 88 or 87 or to 86 somebody. So you can research Thelema, 93 Society. You probably know what 13 means. USA flag and some skull and crossbones to intimidate you. Police vehicle. 43 is my age with another skull sticker here to intimidate. Number 9. Like number 9. Right? EFC. They like to use E. This car jumped in front of mine and put on its brakes. I caught it on video. This is another day where I went out. This is typical when I go out. They'll have like 15 or 20 vehicles on me. For the last 3 or 4 years, I'll go out. They'll harass in this manner. To harass the, I'm just noting the numbers on this truck, 77, 88, 99 consecutively on this truck. So there's some code that appears to this. I don't know if this is Freemason code. The 10 code again, as you show, RAPID SHRED. I'm not sure what that all means. All these vehicles were behind my vehicle. As I was driving on my daily route, I pulled aside as they build up, and then I just kind of got this on film to show this is what they do to people. This is harassment. This is what is being done with your tax dollars. White vehicles directly behind my vehicle. I used to work at Tesla, so you'll note there's a Tesla at the front. When they pulse on a target, there's white vehicles in every direction. You notice at the intersection there's some white vehicles, and they all kind of swarmed on me. All this line of vehicles was behind my vehicle, and then I just kind of slowed down and just filmed the whole thing as I turned. And now they're trying to get away, go on the freeway. 20 same color vehicles surrounding your vehicle regularly is the odds of like 0 to none. Here's the Tesla vehicle. So they like to identify you. I'm sure they know I work at Tesla, or maybe it's somebody who runs Tesla. I don't know. Again, DXD, tint windows and license plate. They like to use limo tint when they harass. They do a floating box. So they're boxing me in on the freeway here. So you'll note this car is at the side of me. There's a car in back of me, and then another white car in front of me. So a lot of these line of cars were behind my vehicle. Now they're looks like they boxed me in from this side, and I filmed this document. There may have been vanity plates here. I'm not sure if there was some on the other cars or not. So you'll note there's a few of the vehicles that dispersed, 2 white vehicles behind my vehicle in the rear view, 1 in front. So they like to box you in that way. They dispersed after I started filming. There was a whole row of white cars, about 10 or so. They like to use unusual tactic in auto mobbing is this, using the same make and model as your vehicle to harass you, and then use vanity plates or coded. On the right, there's more white vehicles there, as you saw, van and stuff. Catching up to the DXD plate, I see that pretty regularly as DXD. I'll see DTU, as in domestic terrorist U, EET, like illegal alien, IL, or CDC for about 3 to 4 years now. Expert sewer service, so they know I'm a DJ, or you could say I'm a DJ. So they use sewer service, DJ Murray plumbing, so like sewers or garbage they like to use to identify a target and harass. Looks like on this plate, here again, DJZ, 50 billion. So are they bounty hunting citizens? Is it bounty hunting for $50 billion contract? I noticed they use Q on some of their plates they try to tag me with, so it sounds like Q is a suspected terrorist under the DOJ. They'd have like DQJ on some of their plates or DOJ on their plates when they do auto mobbing. Wait for it. This is another DJZ plate as well. This guy tried to drive away. He tried to get away pretty fast. So he tried speeding away. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm going to catch up. You can see him speeding pretty fast. He was going considerably fast here. The license plate says DJZ this time with 28K as opposed to 50 billion. So it looks like hyper game theory applied here with a dollar amount. All the stickers here, FEMA abbreviations from the PDF on their site. Domestic terrorist or defensive driving. I'm not sure who Tony is, but this guy definitely jumped in front of me. So this is typical of what I deal with every single day. Somebody cutting me off. Looks like DEA Tony are trying to harass me in those ways. I'm not sure what that is. Another EET plate. I get this regularly. They've run illegal alien directed conversation or street theater skits on me. So they'll do murder skits. They'll do illegal alien skits. Child molester, I mean, just stupid stuff. People who are targets know what they go through. This is all the stickers you got. They're very patriotic. So they like to use EET, like, you know, E so you don't have any money. I'm sure that's tied to the 50 billion that they use. So they're basically throwing you in a lotto, is what I was told, and make money on you. Police are also, and first responders appear to be participating in this. And every time I leave the house, it's police or first responders on my daily trip, and they also use health services too. So they'll harass you with health service vehicles. Like the mental health agenda for the last 5 years has magically been stood up. Here's another, looks like a skit they're using. I guess if you have 50 billion, you can pretty much do anything as far as police putting on skits or whatever. Who knows? This guy's here wearing all black. So they like to wear black, or some are more patriotic. But I think this guy had a vanity plate or something like that. I've seen this guy around several times too. So you'll start seeing some of the same people around that kind of stalk you on foot or in cars. People you can try to contact me, but I've been surveilled. My phone's been tapped, so my phone calls have been rerouted. Email's not getting through. So they like to gaslight and act like they like to help. So it's all like pretend help, these perps and stuff. Every target, I believe, is a prisoner of war. It appears there is money being made or waged against for a large profit on the target without their knowledge and consent. The target is left without a job. Life is usually destroyed while a bounty sum is run against the target. So I've had some of the agents tell me they're playing the lotto. Get it? This is a request to D&D all fusion centers that are involved with this. Disrupt, discredit, and destroy all fusion centers. If you're a participant in your local community watch program, become a whistleblower. Now the program is not what you think. If you're a target watching this video, how much money has been made on you? I found it was in $50 billion.